Hey, how are yins doing? My name is VCP here, and today the Pittsburgh Pirates officially made the postseason. Even though it was last night, they officially made it. Some of you guys may not give a fuck what I'm saying or understand. I'll explain in a second what I mean by all the mumbo jumble and why this is so important. So, the Pittsburgh Pirates are a baseball team in MLB, Major League Baseball, and I live near the city of Pittsburgh. I'm in the local community of Pittsburgh. If you guys have ever heard of it, I imagine if you're from the UK or stuff, you might have heard of us. This city, like Sidney Crosby, who's like one of the star players in the NHL. He plays for a hockey team here. And we've just had we're actually a pretty good amount known for our sports stuff. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Pittsburgh Pirates. They have not had a winning season in 20 years. They hold the longest losing season, not in baseball, not in American, but North American history for any sport. They hold the record for the longest losing season. We've been losing for, I think, like I said, 20 seasons. The last time we made the playoffs or had a winning season was 1992. It's 2013. That's 21 years. We have come close the last 2 years. Not come close. Um, the last 2 years we were doing pretty good, and then we just kind of fell apart. I think last year we were like 6 to 8 games away from finishing with a 500 record. 500 is like not winning nor losing. But we're like 20 some games over 500. I'm actually pulling up the stats right now. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they play 162 games. They are 90 and 67. And they clinched the playoff spot, like I said. Uh, and they've done pretty good. They've went 40. They're 41 and 41 on the road, so they're not too great on that. But they're 49 and 26 at home, which is actually pretty good. Also the ballpark that the Pittsburgh Pirates play is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, in the MLB. Um, the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're like the laughing stock of Major League Baseball. Like, fuck, how can I think of this like a soccer term? Because I know I have a good amount of people from the UK who probably watch soccer, and that's kind of stereotypical. But like, I'm just trying to think of a soccer team in general that sucks. Shows how much I watch soccer. But think of it like, Bayern Munich, Bayern München. My favorite soccer team because I'm just a German tryhard, and I know they're good. I know a couple players on the team though. They play like the worst team. Normally they would lose the worst team. But this year, the worst team could have beat Bayern Munich. That's what the Pirates are. They were always the worst team. And this year they're, beating the better teams in baseball. Um, they did really, really good. They're doing good, but they're not doing as good as they were before. Uh, so, this is where I kind of lose my train of thought a little bit. Um, some people may not care about baseball, but baseball is a really, really, really long season. It's very hard. It starts in April, it ends in September through October, and they play a game every day except I think they get 1 or 2 days off, and it's normally on Monday they don't play. But other than that, they play every single day. It's not like football where you play once a week, or I guess soccer you probably play a couple days a week. Hockey you play a couple days a week. Basketball, you play a couple days a week. Baseball, every single day. They play between 3 to 4 game series. So they'll play the team 3 or 4 straight times, then they'll move on to a different team. And sometimes you could be on such a long road stretch, you could be gone for like 2 weeks and you play every single day. We're Pittsburgh. We fly all the way out to California. We play the Angels for a 3 game series. Then we play the Dodgers for a 4 game series. Then we play the Seattle Mariners. Now I don't want to go like that because 2 of those teams are in the AL. But really, right now, who gives a fuck? Um, and it's very hard or it's hard to continuously be good throughout the entire season. And then the pitchers are also impacted. There's 5 pitchers on a rotation. Each pitcher, go every 5 days a pitcher's pitch. I mean, if you're pitching like the full game, you're gonna really hurt their arm and strain their arm, and it just goes along over time. And eventually, a lot of teams who got to a hot start tend to not do so well. Luckily, though, we were on such a good hot start that we just kept going and trucking on and trucking on and trucking on. So that is definitely good for us. Um, I know that there are some other teams you think of, like the New York Yankees, for example. A lot of team that's a famous one. The Boston Red Sox. Um, is there really any other really famous ones? Maybe the Dodgers. Oh, the Chicago Cubs. Even though they're like they've been terrible the last couple years. Um, it's really all that I can think of. But like New York Yankees probably aren't going to make the playoffs. The Red Sox are. They already guaranteed their division, I think. Like I said, the Cubs are terrible. Maybe mm, you could say I'm looking at the teams right now. Maybe the New York Mets. They're not going to make the playoffs. Philadelphia Phillies. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're the other two very well-known teams, and they're not going to make the playoffs. So it's kind of reverse order for a lot of teams this year. But basically, other than that, the Pittsburgh Pirates making the playoffs. I'm super excited. Let's go Bucks! And other than that, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Really did hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure to click that like button, comment, and subscribe to be the key. Let's get a skew. I'm out, guys. Bye. Hashtag yellow swag.